Good morning, good evening, a happy Sunday to you all. Beautiful day here in North Wales, and we're going to have a look at some stamps today. Stamps that I found, and also maybe some stamps that I'm looking for. Well, definitely some stamps that I'm looking for. So we'll look through a little bag. So what have we got here? Well, is it stamps or sun today? I think sun, but we'll get the stamps out first and then we can enjoy the rest of the day. Excuse my voice, it is very, very whiny today due to sinuses. Okay, so what am I up to today? Well, when I came across that glory box, there was an envelope full of GB stamps on paper, and amongst them were Christmas stamps, GB, on paper, covering the years 2007 up to 2016. So I created a little bit of a presentation, if you will, or a collection. And I've tried this time to keep them in order of year. Every year was catered for. Let me turn over for the next slide. You get the idea. So we've got 2007 stamps are there. First, second, and then here we've got first, second. So I'm out of sync, obviously. A first there, nice stained glass. Wallace and Gromit, maybe. I think these are pantomime, snowman. You know, Blessed Virgin, Angel, Gabriel, Mary. This is quite interesting. First, and then a large, and then Angel Gabriel's, Rudolph the Red-Nosed. No, he hasn't got a red nose, so it's simply a reindeer. Angels are singing, Holy Mary, spruce tree, Mary and Joseph, and a snowman. So that's what I'm up to. But when I look through Ian's donation, I'll call it that, I wondered if in these GB stamps, again on paper, there are some Christmas stamps in here. So that's what I thought I'd do today, is have a look at stamps to see if there's Christmas stamps, and then later on, well, we'll see what's in here. Let's get a pinch first of all and see what's out there. So that's quite a nice, handsome pinch, and they're undamageable because they're all on paper, though that one isn't. Obviously, the first one I grab isn't. That looks like a British people running. Now here we do have on paper a Christmas stamp, so I don't think it belongs to that set, but I'm going to keep Christmas stamps out and then tally them, so to speak, against what I've got, and hopefully increase the collection. And if I do, I'll get back to you on that. I'll do a short. That's quite a nice ballet. We immediately have Christmas here again. So 2 out of 3 is Christmas. I think the Brits must love a Christmas stamp. What have we got here? I'd say not Christmas. I don't even know what that is. Looks a bit bleak. This also is, I think we've seen this one before, and it is William Morgan, the Welsh Bible translator. Something to do with acid here. Acid, maybe. Acid rain kills. Yeah, it used to be big back in the day. Acid rain. Not so much now. Noddy and big ears. Enid Blyton's Noddy. The blind dogs. We saw those a couple of days ago also. And this one here is the coat of arms of the Royals. I'm just destroying. It's another one here. What else is happening here? More coat of arms. Actually, there could be a complete collection going on there. Maybe. Him we've seen before, a cathedral. Well, the Albert Memorial, that's wrong. It's the Albert Memorial, Peter, not the cathedral. And don't know. Darwin, because of the age of the turtles. Now then, here we've got what looks like a Dickensian type stamp. So what I'm going to do is keep that and call that Christmassy. AI will tell me. Wee Fleckit Cowran Timbrous Beastie. Robert Burns. Post office. What's this? Time. I don't know what that is. And I don't think I've got time to investigate it too much. Not sure again about that. I have seen it before. Here we have an automobile. So remembering, the combustion engine. Here we have Sir Rowland Hill, who makes quite an appearance quite often. Her Majesty the Queen's 60th birthday. Boys Brigade, maybe. Some belted stamps here. Easy Blight's famous 5. What about that famous 5 even? So we keep that out because I think the Noddy and Biggie is. And here we have another. This is a secondary one though, really. So there's 2 there. A starfish. It's upside down, so that doesn't help, does it? I don't know. Doesn't make it any easier. Rowland Hill pair. If I'm not careful, I'll be starting other collections. Back to the Albert Memorial. Dorothy Hodgkin. Nuclear Science. Edinburgh era stamp. Not quite sure of what. It looks like a railway. Some people do collect railway stamps. Yeah, we get a couple of repeats. Oh, here we have Sherlock Holmes and Dr. Watson. The Reigate Squire. I love that. That is, again, another sort of collection you can make. Noddy. The biggies. And here we have another author, I believe. I can't possibly say. Royal family, well, certainly Queen and the Duke of Edinburgh. 25th anniversary. Not quite sure Christmas. Having said that, I've got a nice 2003, but it's sort of pre that date, isn't it? But I'm going to leave that out anyway. Gilbert and Sullivan, The Gondoliers. More Christmas. Keep that out. Civil War. Jubilee, all being upside down. Oh, we've got more. That's, again, quite a dicey. I'm mixing all these up. I shouldn't be doing that. Can't Pete see you better than that. That's better. Keep all those together just in case. The Queen and the Prince Philip. Armada. Yep. Him we've seen before. William Caxton. Great man. Industry year, 1986. a car. Who remembers Sutty? And Harry H. Corbett. Or was he Harry Corbett? Matthew Corbett, his son, went on to take over the reins, so to speak. Now I do... is this Battle of Britain? Looks like. Just one more to that desolate shore. Another one of those. Very nice. Yeah. So nothing there. So we'll have a look what we've got Christmas wise. We come to the end there. So we've got a nice Santa. That could go on another page that I'm doing. But I'm keeping to these years. Can I see anything here? Let me say 2016 maybe. 4, 3, what are those 12 days of Christmas? I don't know. But it looks a bit Christmassy, Dickensian to me. Something 5 and 13. Sometimes when you look at the prices on the stamps, it gives you a hint of what year it is, but unfortunately this is just 1st and 2nd. So I would suspect that these are well pre. Actually, when you look at this, 11.5 pre. I mean, it is £1 something now for a stamp. I don't even know. Oh, that's 2003. So yeah, things have gone. It's safer to put first class and second class. Trouble is, if you put first class on, then you can use it years in advance. Though they may be cracking down on that. Anyway, we've had a bit of fun with that today. I know it's not Christmas and it's summer, but I just thought I'd show you that. What we've got here is possibly the makings of another collection on the page. Just mark them on the page. So that isn't. And that goes there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's quite nice. Shall I do it? I probably will. I've got more stamps in here to go through. I'll get back to you, maybe, when I go through all these later on today, if I'm not in the sun, and see what's happened. Thanks for watching, everyone. Have a fantastic Sunday. There's been a cloud here now, just crept in. Some of my plants are coming out in flower, so all is well in the world. Take care. Enjoy your day. Bye for now.